Hi, my name is Ben Satridge, and I'd like to go over some of the logistics for the abandoned Pennsylvania Turnpike ride, scheduled on Saturday, October 16th, 2021, in Breezewood, Pennsylvania. You've probably already been to the meetup page, and hopefully you've read through all of the information that's here. We're going to try to meet at 11 o'clock a.m. at the Gateway Travel Plaza. Now, that's not a hard time. That's just a chance for us to assemble and get our act together and meet each other and eat lunch, go to the bathroom, get the snacks you might need. Um, that's just a good congregation point. From there, around noon, we're going to meet at the trailhead, and it's really close by. And I want to kind of explain that to you in case you're not familiar with this area. We're going to meet at the Gateway Travel Plaza at the Breezewood exit on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. So you might be coming from Washington or Baltimore or Harrisburg. I'll be coming from Pittsburgh. When you get off the highway, depending where you're coming from, you might take this loop here, and we're going to meet at this travel plaza. It's right here, and you can see it kind of has a style like that. I don't know what you want to call that, but let me change to this map here, and right right along here on the left side, we can park. That might be a good spot for us to meet. There's lots of parking there. Just go in the front door, and there's over in this area here is a lot of tables. There's a couple restaurants in there, coffee shop, gift shop. When it's time to leave there, our trailhead is just down the road a ways, about 0.4 miles, and the trail starts right here. It's this little section here, and there's not a lot of parking there, and um, it's a weird area. You can see it's the point of two small roads, and I would recommend that if there's a lot of us, that we figure out how to ride over there. Maybe the one wheelers maybe don't want to ride and use up some of their battery. I'm not sure, but just so you know, you may have seen this photo before, kind of describing how complicated some things are. Well, this is Breezewood, and we'll be coming out of Gateway Plaza right here. We'd have to figure out how to cross over these 5 lanes of traffic and get under the underpass. After that, it's real simple. It's not a busy road at all. It's just a once you get past this interchange here, it's just a 2-lane road. So that shouldn't be a problem. I'm a little concerned about how we're going to get through this area right here. So please be careful. Make a good decision if you got small kids with you. I've put together this map that I can share the link to with you if you want to do some planning. So this is the travel plaza. Here's the trailhead, and the trail is this link here. And you can see there it is from A to B. Along the trail, there's 2 tunnels. So there's the Rays Hill Tunnel. Let me turn on the waypoints. There's the beginning of the tunnel. There's the end of the tunnel. And both of those areas are interesting to explore. There's a lot of graffiti there. You can maybe climb up on the hill, go inside a little bit of the building. It's safe anyway. Um, and that's not necessarily going to be our first stop. There will be places along here you're going to want to stop and take a break. Um, there's graffiti on the ground. It's a fun place to explore this whole trail. The second tunnel is longer. It's called the Sidling Tunnel, and it's more than a mile long. If you're on a one wheel and you're not going to charge anywhere, you should be able to make it to the end of the tunnel and then go back. And you should be able to make it back. Although there is more trail after that, it comes out to here. There's just more of the same of the trail. So you won't miss much. If you have a CBXR, you'll be able to make it out here and back. Um, but I want to talk to you about some options for charging. There's this road here called Oregon Road, and it goes underneath the trail. And there's a little bit of parking in this area right here. And what we're hoping to do, we've already got some people committed to bringing generators, is we can have a car parked there with a generator. Hopefully, someone can man it, or you can just find whoever's manning it and make sure you're with them, traveling with them, and then you can get some juice there. Um, I was also thinking, well, that's a good place to park a car in case somebody needs medical attention or their device breaks down and they need to get a ride um, back to their car. So this is a pretty good spot. It's before the second tunnel. It's not really central anywhere, but that's one spot. And then another spot is a possible for, not sure about emergencies, but there is another service plaza up here. And you could take this route here, turn off that, and should be able to ride into the back entrance of the service plaza, because remember, this is a toll road. So you could ride your PEV back there, and that place has a little food court in it and some charging. If I scroll here, this is what's there. So there's Popeyes, Burger King, 7-Eleven, and that's about 1.7 miles out to that spot. I've never been there. I'm not recommending that we go there and charge, but it's an option for you if you are concerned or need to give up or have someone pick you up there. Um, so I think that covers most of it. We're gonna ride from the beginning of the trail to the end and back. We'll have plenty of stops. When I did this before, it took us 4 hours to cover this territory, even though it's only about an hour and a half worth of riding. Um, so bringing some chalk or whatever you might want to have to tag the tunnel, bring your drone, bring your camera. Don't know what else to tell you, but if you have questions, reach out to us on the page for Meetup. Thank you very much. Hope to see you. I'd also like to mention that if you have a pint and you don't want to ride the entire trail because of the distance, there's a potential pint route here. If you were to start at Oregon Road, the parking lot here, you could still ride through the Sidelink Tunnel and probably make it out to the end of the trail and back. Um, and you could, if you recharge there, you could probably go out this way a bit, but I'm not sure how far you'd want to go. I don't know if you'd make it to that tunnel entrance and back or not. Um, but you can explore this map and see for yourself.